Hello everyone and welcome back to Munera Clash of Champions. During your preparation stage, there are a few actions you can perform. You can play weapons and armor cards from your hand. You can upgrade any weapons and armor you've already played. You can reserve a card, saving it to play on during anyone's turn. Or you can pass a card, forcing it onto your next opponent. In order to play a card from my hand, I would simply just take the card and place it face up beside my champion. Every champion's allowed to hold 2 weapons and 2 armor at a time of different types. So I can have a helm and a gauntlet out for my armor cards, but I cannot have 2 gauntlets. And same goes for swords, axes, etc. If I do have a card in my hand that shares a type with a card I'm already holding, I can place that card underneath the card that I'm holding and attempt to upgrade. To do so, I would immediately have to roll a 4-sided die. A 2, 3, or 4 is a success, and both cards would remain in play. A 1 is a fail, and both cards are immediately discarded and sent to the discard pile. If you wanted to reserve a card, you would just take a card and place it face down in your reserve space. I can now play that card at any time in anyone's turn, and like you saw in the previous video, if I don't play it by the time I have to draw for my next turn, I have to draw this card first. I could also pass a card to the next opponent. Like you saw in the previous video, that opponent would have to flip this card face up during their draw roll and play its pass effect during their preparation stage. Much like if an opponent passed me a card, the first thing I would have to do during my preparation stage would be to play that first. And example, I would have to roll, possibly lose life. That card remains in that space until played, which then it goes to the discard pile. And I would continue my preparation as normal. Once you're finished your preparation stage, you can move on to your execution.